Moving on to the Liberty Flames. One of the biggest offseason acquisitions was actually keeping Darius McGee with the Liberty Flames this year. The former Player of the Year helped propel this team to make it to the semifinals in the championship last year. So the Flames will certainly be looking to get back and possibly even further. Listen as head coach Rich McKay talks about the experience of this squad as well as how he evaluates the leadership roles on this team. Then stay tuned because Darius McGee talks about his individual goals as well as how great he thinks this defense can be.
Yeah, I think there's an age-old adage in college basketball that you want to get old and stay old. So obviously those more experienced teams who have been through the fires and I think have kind of learned how to navigate adversity, I think there is a inherent advantage to those teams who handle it the right way. So, but I think our league returns a lot of players. So I think it should be a really competitive season, the ASUN, given all that's coming back. Yeah, if you look at us, you can obviously say one of the strengths are number 2, Darius McGee, who I really think is one of the best players in college basketball, and he's in the conversation for an the all-time best at Liberty. Weaknesses, again, we lose Keegan McDowell, who was, I think, instrumental in our program's ascension, not just from what he did as a player, but his leadership and intangible qualities. Those are hard to replace. So it'll be interesting to see who steps into those roles and helps kind of create some different chemistry, because every team is different. You can't go from one season to another without having that change in dynamics in the locker room?
I would say individually, probably just being more efficient on both ends of the floor, like not trying to waste as many movements or having a lot of deflected passes on offense, and just trying to make sure I'm maximizing everything that we do on both ends of the floor, regardless of the possession. And as a team, I would say for us to get to where we want to go, I would say defensively, like we got to get back to executing things much more sharply and staying ahead of the play and not more so being behind. I think it definitely starts, like I just said, starts with defense. We hang our hat on there. We got a lot of new pieces that are very versatile on both ends of the floor, so I think with their size and athleticism, with a good group of like veteran guys coming back, I think it should be great on that end of the floor like we have been in the years past. I feel like last year we were good defensively, but we weren't as sharp as we should have been. So I think that's first and foremost.
The Liberty Flames were an offensive powerhouse last season, ranking second in the league in three-point percentage with a 38.2 clip. They also played well on the other side, as they held their opponents to a 40.3 field goal percentage. You know all about Darius McGee, as he was named the ASUN Player of the Year for the second consecutive season. Plenty of intriguing games for the non-conference slate for the Flames. They go on the road to play Alabama November 11th. Then they host Southern Mississippi in Lynchburg November 18th, along with going to Cancun, Mexico to play Northwestern at a neutral site.